What are we looking at?
People, we're looking at a herd of elk. At least 100 in it.
And we're up here on Willow Park. See if I can get it zoomed in. I don't know if y'all can see the
hedgehog running across the road and everything.
Let me get out.
Oh my God, that's pretty.
All right, I'm zoomed out as far as I can go. That is a large herd. They're just dancing around playing out there.
And they're coming out of a draw down in there somewhere, because they're still screaming out.
I don't know if it's possible to get any closer.
Well, as you got close enough down the hill, you wouldn't be able to see them.
Right. Well, that whole dark line you see here in the video is elk. See a big bull?
No, I can't. My binoculars ain't that good.
Well, I'm gonna put this on pause and grab my binoculars. You guys stay tuned.
We have saw at least 100.
Yeah, there's 5 or 6 bulls in there
And
that I can see.
Well, my binoculars won't get out that far, and my vision ain't that good, but that was a beautiful herd of elk.
All right, we're gonna pull around, see if we can see them come out the other side. Stay tuned. Well, we've caught up to them. Still not close enough to get a real clear video of them, but you can see them right there in the center of the field. There's 5 or 6 bulls in there. At that range, I'm too wiggly with my binoculars to count them all. Can you get that spot and scope on them?
Hell no.
We're in Willow Park, top of Del Norte, and we found some elk. We're gonna sit here for a little while, watch them. They are working their way closer. Hopefully we'll get some good footage. Stay tuned. Lucky Outdoors. Well, we've moved about 100 yards down from the truck where we could see a little better. They're just out there feeding in the middle. We've also got a bunch of cattle right there, as you can see. But we're just kind of hid here in this little thicket. And we're gonna sit and watch them for a little while, because we got all day.
This is beautiful up here.
Pretty nice spot.
It wasn't hard to come down that spot either. I was behind Gary because I was getting my other binoculars. I was looking at them, then come on down through here. But it looks to me like they graze in this way. If they don't hit a deep draw down there and we lose them, because there is a draw between here and where they're at. They're on the other side of a draw.
We're gonna hang out and watch them for a little while.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
You boys stay tuned. This has been our best day yet as far as seeing elk numbers. And unfortunately, it is our last day in Colorado. We're gonna hang out, look as much as we can today, and tomorrow morning we start heading back for Arkansas.
I'm gonna get down here and sit by the tree.
Grab you a seat, because we're gonna be here a minute.
I'm just gonna sit down here and down here on this good grass by this tree and watch.
All right, you boys stay tuned. Hopefully they'll work their way a little closer. Live action. Lucky Outdoors. Nothing but the best. what we doing now?
We're resting up from this whole fantastic trip that we've had. We went up today and seen a whole herd of elk. We don't know if there's 50 or 100, or whether we seen 2 herds, because we seen a big herd. It looked like there's 100. Went around the mountain, found another spot, and it looked like 50 or more bedded down, but they were a mile away. And as close as we could get was 150 yards down the hill. And it was wide open field all the way to them. We sat there and looked at them, ranged them and all at a mile, and you wasn't hard to see. I mean, there's 8 or 9 bulls in that whole herd. And it was just a fantastic thing. Sitting there looking at them. So we've come back and resting up, getting ready to go home.
We're gonna head toward Arkansas tomorrow. May try to stop in Amarillo or somewhere. Get a big gigantic steak and see if we can put it down. At least that's the plan. Which we hadn't really had much of a plan anyway. We've just been going with the flow and had a pretty good time so far.
Everything has worked out. Everywhere we've went, we have seen game. We've seen the deer, we've seen the elk, we've seen all kinds of game.
Except a bear.
Beautiful. No, we didn't see a bear. Beautiful scenery.
Still
Beautiful scenery.
a pretty good trip through New Mexico on the way back, so who knows?
Well, we leave now, or early daylight in the morning. We might be in the prime Appaloosa donkey territory is what I called them. First time I ever seen one. That's what I thought they were. And you've seen bulls down through there.
Oh yeah.
On that run, so there's no telling what we're liable to see.
All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for our scouting trip here in South Fork. So it's been 3 days of hard driving at 5 miles an hour. My ribs are sore, my back's sore. My poor Ford's all beat to pieces.
Everything is sore.
But we've been having a good time. So y'all, thanks for watching. Hang with us. We'll bring you another one soon. See you next go round.
See you next go round.